guys, welcome back to Rise and Yoga Online. Today we're going to do a full Pilates workout. So all you'll need is some comfy clothes, a mat or some space, and if you have a TheraBand or a resistance band, grab hold of that. If you don't have one, you can use braces, or you can even just use anything that's going to give you a little bit more resistance. So you could use some little weights, maybe a towel, if it's something a bit stretchy. But I'd highly recommend getting one of these if you're doing workouts at home because they're super helpful. So making sure you've got that. And we're going to start off by coming to your great posture. So feet parallel, toes in line with knees and hips, drawing up through the kneecaps to activate your quads, and little micro bend in the backs of the knees to activate your hamstrings. From here, take an inhale together. Exhale, we sigh out of the mouth. And as you do this, starting to draw in between your two hip bones. Drawing in about 30% of the way across that line and trying to maintain this engagement throughout the whole class. From here, we'll bring shoulders up, back, and down, feeling energy all the way through to your fingertips, and then lightly tucking your chin in and down to elongate through the back of your neck. Let's start to breathe. Take an inhale together. Exhale, sighing out of the mouth. Inhale, tummy drawing in. Exhale, sigh. Once more, inhale, breathing into the sides of your ribs. Exhale, sigh. Nice. Coming to a roll down, take an inhale together. Exhale, we start to bring chin in towards your chest. And starting to slowly roll down, moving one vertebra at a time. Relax your head, neck, shoulders down. Bend your knees so you can rest your chest all the way down on your thighs. Take an inhale at the bottom. And exhale, starting to slowly come back up. One vertebra at a time. Nice, take an inhale at the top. And exhale, going down again. Let your head, neck, arms hang, looking in between your knees. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, coming back up. Press down into your feet to stack your vertebra one on top of the other. And once more, inhale. Exhale. Stretch your back. And when you reach the bottom this time, take an inhale. Just notice how far down you get. Hopefully by the end of the class, you can get a little bit further. And then on your next exhale, starting to slowly come back up to standing. Nice work. Alrighty, from here, we're going to come to some three-legged dog swings. So we're going to stand at one end of your mat. Bring your hands down and we're pressing into a downward dog. So adjust, make sure you're comfy here. We're going to take an inhale, bring your right leg up behind you. As you exhale, we're going to bend the right knee, bring the weight forward so your shoulders come over your wrists and knees coming in towards your chest. Inhale, we press back. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, press back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So we start off slow, trying to go to the full range of movement, and then gradually starting to build the pace, getting a little bit faster. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right foot down. Take an inhale, lift your left foot up. Exhale, swing it forward, knee in towards your chest, plank. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, making sure shoulders come over wrists each time. Getting a little faster. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Alright, from here, we're going to bring your knees down to the mat, and we're going to sit back on your heels, bring your forehead down to the mat, coming to your child's pose. So if your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, feel free to stack your hands in one or two fists and rest your head on that. Taking a little rest here, and remembering you're welcome to come back to this at any point throughout the class for any reason at all. And your next inhale, starting to come up to sitting. From here, we're going to bring your hips to one side and swing your legs around, stretching legs out in front. So to start off with, we're going to bring feet about hip distance apart. I'm going to flex your feet so toes pointing up towards the ceiling. You want to sit up as tall as you can, so if that means bending your knees a little bit so you can get that nice tall spine, do that. From here, we're going to bring arms out to a T, coming to your sores. So take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to reach right fingertips past your left little toe. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, left fingertips to right little toe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice, keep going like this. Of course, if you can't quite touch your toe, that's okay. Just heading in that direction. Coming back through a nice tall spine each time. And seeing if you can reach a little bit further. Okay, next time we're going to do a couple little pulses. So exhale, we go down for 3, 2, 1, inhale. Exhale, percussion breathing. Inhale, exhale. Coming up, exhale. Once more on each side. Last one. And coming up. And relax, arms down, beautiful. From here, we're going to shuffle forwards on your mats. So you've got room behind you and come down to lying. Take an inhale, sit up nice and tall, arms and legs out in front. Exhale, we're lowering a quarter of the way down. Sink down into your lower back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale, lower 3/4. Inhale, hold. Keep tummy drawing in. Curling through your lower back. Just let me know when you're ready to come down. Shaking is okay. It's normal. Alright, one more inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Good work. From here, we're going to roll straight over onto your tummy. We're going to stretch your arms out in front. And we're going to bring your chest down. So to start off with, we're going to lift your chest up off the mat just a tiny bit, teeny tiny back bend. So we want to draw shoulders back and down, and we want to squeeze your belly button in towards your spine as much as you can. So you're active here, it's an active stretch. Feeling length all the way from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And then we'll look over your right shoulder, see if you can see right little toes. Looking over your left shoulder. Coming back to center, and we lower down. Beautiful, we're gonna go again, a little bit higher up. So bring hands in a little bit closer towards you and a little bit further apart from each other. And then on your next inhale, lifting up. Don't have to straighten elbows if you don't want. Shoulders back and down, belly button in. And looking over right shoulder. Looking over left shoulder. Going back to center. And lowering down. Once more, bring hands in a tiny bit closer. And inhale, lifting up. Again, don't have to straighten the elbows. Shoulders back and down. Belly button in. Long, tall spine. And looking over right. Looking over left. Come back to center. And then lower down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to push up to all fours. And sitting straight back into your child's pose, stretch your back out. Alright, and from here we're going to come back down to your tummy and then rolling back over onto your backs. We're going to hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment, take a little rock from side to side. This is another one you can come back to at any point throughout the class if you'd like. Okay, we're going to do one more warm up before we get into things. So take a big inhale together. Exhale, we're going to curl up into a ball. From here, hands come back behind your neck. And as you exhale, we're bringing left elbow towards right knee. Left leg extends. Exhale, switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Keep going like this. Not too fast to start. Alright, a little different. We're going to go 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Elbows out away from your face. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Once more on each side. 1, 2, hold. Chin into your chest. 1, 2, hold. Now a bit faster going. 1, 2, 1, 2 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Head, knees in, little rock. Whew. Done it. Okay, from here we're going to bring feet down to the mat if you can, so fingertips are just touching the backs of your heels and arms are down by your sides, palms facing up. We're going to start off with your pelvic curl, so take an inhale together. As you exhale, we start to lightly tuck your tail under so you feel the lower back gently pressing down on the mat. Inhale, we let it go. Exhale, curling under, close that little gap underneath your lower back. Inhale, release. Exhale, curl, squeeze belly button in towards your spine. There we go. Inhale, release. And once more, exhale, curling under. And we're going to hold it here and trying to maintain this feeling throughout all the exercises lying down on your back. We'll see how we go. Alright, we're going to start off with arms down by your sides, palms facing down. Take an inhale, lower back is down, belly button squeezing in. Exhale, we're going to lift head, neck, shoulders up off the mat, hands come up as well. From here, we're going to start to pump the arms up and down, coming to your hundreds. So chin is in towards your chest. The further back your head is, the more work your neck will have to do. So tuck the chin in along the back of the neck. We're reaching hands towards the opposite side of the room. Shoulders are going down away from ears, energy going out through your armpits. This is going to help activate the muscles across the top of your back to help take some of the pressure off your neck. So make sure you're active there, and that'll help if you get that sore neck. So a little bit of pain in the neck is okay because we want to build strength there too. If it becomes too much, you can bring one hand back behind, just making sure that you alternate every now and then. Or if it's still too much, you can bring your head down to the mat and just keep pulsing through the arms. You'll still be engaging your deep core. So keep going, keep pulsing. We want blade hands. So short, sharp, strong movement. Keep breathing. See if you can lift up a tiny bit higher. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Beautiful. Give your tummy a little pat. Oof, good work, tummy. Tough one. Alright, next one. We're going to do the same thing again. Option to make it a little harder. So you can keep feet down on the mat if you like. Otherwise, we take an inhale, lower back down. And as you exhale, we're lifting your feet up off the mat, coming to tabletop. So knees are directly above hips, shins are parallel to the mat. You can do this or feet down, whatever works for you. Alright, choosing whichever option you like. Take an inhale, lower back down, belly button in. Exhale, lifting up and pumping through the arms. Nice breath. Keep breathing. Keep thinking that reaching feeling. Shoulders down. Tummy drawing in the whole time. You got this. Okay, a little bit harder if you like. Straighten your legs. Keep going, curling up nice and high. A little bit harder still. We're going to keep legs straight. We're going to start to lower them a little bit towards the mat. Only so far as you can keep lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, hug knees and little rock. Whew, that hurt. Alright, doing well. Next one, we're going to bring feet down to the mat again. Arms stand by your sides. Take an inhale, lower back down, belly button in. Exhale, we're going to lift head, neck, shoulders up to that same position again. Don't freak out, we're not going to stay here. From here, we're going to bring your right hand back behind your neck. We're going to extend your left leg out long so it's hovering above the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're bringing right elbow to left knee. Inhale, we extend out long. So we're not lowering down, we're just extending. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, think lift and twist. Movement is from your waist rather than from your shoulder. So you're trying to keep that elbow as far away from your face as you can the whole time, rather than letting it just come in. Yeah, so lift and twist out of your waist. Look away from that elbow. Doing well. Keep tummy and lower back down. Alright, we're going to go 8 more, this time with a straight leg. So exhale, lift up, straight leg, elbow to knee. Inhale. 7. 6, sigh out the mouth. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And lower down. Oh, good work. Hug your knees in. Take a little rock from side to side. Doing well. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to do the other side. What a shame. So, bring your feet back down. Arms stand by your sides. Take an inhale, lower back down, belly button in. Exhale, we're lifting up. Left hand comes back behind your neck. Right leg extends out long. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Keep your head up. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Thinking of lifting and twisting from your waist. Elbow stays away from your face. Looking away from the elbow. Doing really well. See if you can lift up a little higher each time. I know it's hard. Sighing out of the mouth each time. Alright, last 8 straight leg for 8. 7. Coming in. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, nearly there. Last one. And relax. Nice work. Hug knees in, little rock. Whew. Okay. This next one, we're going to prop yourself up onto your elbows. So we're walking elbows back so they're underneath your shoulders. And we're going to bring feet down to the mat to start. So as you inhale, we're going to start to lift up out of your chest. So pressing down out of your elbows, out of your shoulders to open through your chest and looking for a reasonably straight spine. So we're trying to keep core engaged, chest up the whole time. From here, straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg. Lower them down a little bit. And from here, we're going to start to draw little V's on the opposite wall. So as you exhale, legs come down through the middle. Inhale, they come up on one side. Exhale down through the middle. Inhale up on the other side. Nice. So the bigger you make the movement, the harder it will be. The smaller you make the movement, the easier it will be. If you want to make it even easier, bend your knees a little bit. Keep thinking about that tall back. Let's go for 4. 3. Chest up, 2. Last one. And relax. Whew, that's tough. Okay, we're going to go one more time. We're just going to do 8. So 4 to each side. Easy. Alright, hands down. Lifting chest up, tummy in, right leg, left leg. Lower them down a little, bend your knees if you need. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there, 3, 2, chest up, last one, and relax. Nice work. Come down onto your back for a moment, hug your knees and take a little rock. Good work. Okay, from here we're going to roll over onto your tummy. And we're going to come to all fours. And then down onto your forearms. So making sure elbows are about shoulders distance apart. You can either plant your hands down on the mat or interlace the fingers, whatever works best for you. We're coming to a forearm plank. So if you like, you can do this with knees down. We're looking for a straight line from your shoulders to your hips. Or you can lift the knees up, same thing, straight line from shoulders to hips at least. So we're going to lift up, we're going to hold for 10, ready? Lifting up, tummy in, flat back, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the knees down, take a little rest. Good work. Okay, so next one, lifting up to whichever version of the plank you like. We're going to rock forwards, rock backwards. Then bring hips down to one side, hips down to the other side. Come back to center, lift the right leg up, down, lift the left leg up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, good work. Okay, we're going to go once more like that. We're going to go through those things twice. We'll see how we go. Last time. Alright, setting up, coming to either knees or onto your toes. Here we go. Lifting up, let's rock forwards and backwards. One side, other side. Lift right leg up. Lift left leg up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock forwards. Rock backwards. Down one side. Down the other side. Lift one foot. Lift the other foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lower your knees down, sit back on your heels, coming to your child's pose. Well done. Alright, next one, we're going to come forwards again. We're going to come onto your sides this time. Side plank, everyone's favourite. Not. So we're going to plant your hands out. If you have any wrist issues, you can do this down on your forearm. We're going to plant hand down, fingers pointing away from you. We're going to stretch your legs out. Now, a couple of different options of positions you can do with your legs. You can bend the bottom knee, straighten the top leg. You can straighten the bottom leg and step the top leg over the top and press down through that leg. You can bring one foot in front of the other, or you can bring one foot on top of the other. So they get progressively harder depending on which version you do. So choose whichever one you want to do. We are going to, pick whichever one you want to do. I'm going to pick the easy one. Yeah. Take a big inhale together. As you exhale, we're going to start to lift that hip up. Now, check where your hand is in relation to your shoulder. You may need to adjust because we want it to be stacked underneath as best you can. Squeeze your belly button in, and if you can, bring your top arm up above you. Nice. Keep the core in, keep lifting through the bottom waist, whichever one that is for you, right or left. Keep pressing up and out of your shoulder. Spread fingers out wide, press down through the knuckles in your bottom hand. Keep breathing. If it's too easy, come to any of the other versions. If it's too hard, come to any of the easier versions. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Give your wrists a little roll, little shake, and we're going to switch sides. So send your legs the other way. We're going to plant your hand down, spread fingers out wide, press down through your knuckles. Come to the same version that you did on the other side with the legs, whether that's bottom knee bent, top knee bent, one foot in front of the other, one foot on top of the other, whatever you did. Take a big inhale. Exhale, we're lifting hips up. Check the position of your wrist, get it underneath your shoulder. Engage through your core, squeezing up through that waist, and if you can, top arm comes up. Nice. Keep spreading things out wide, pressing down through all your knuckles. Do not let any part of your hand lift up. You can look down towards your hand, straight ahead, or up towards the ceiling, whatever feels most comfortable for your neck. Nice. Pressing up and out of that shoulder. Engage. Tummy still drawing in. You got this. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Give your wrists a little roll and a little shake. Doing well. Okay, this next one we're going to come to a downward dog again. So hands down, feet down in all fours, tuck your toes under, and then we're lifting hips up to your down dog. Okay, from here we're going to turn your hands so they're just slightly facing in towards each other. So fingertips, instead of pointing towards the top of your mat, pointing towards opposite corners of your mat. We're going to go for some downward dog push-ups. So as you inhale, we're going to bend your elbows, they go out towards the side. As you exhale, we press back up. Nice. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Now you don't have to go too far down with these. You can just do a little bend, a little stretch. If your head touches the ground, you've gone too far. Okay, so inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, using those shoulder blades, press them away every time you press up. If you want to make this harder, walk your feet closer towards your head, hips come up higher. If you want to make it easier, bring feet further away. Little and press. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower your knees down. Sit back on your heels, little rest. Good work. The shoulders should be on fire after that. Alrighty, from here coming up to sitting, we're going to, before we grab our bands, we've got one more thing to do. So we're going to come to all fours. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Spread fingers out wide, press down through your knuckles. And we're going to squeeze belly button in, looking for that nice flat tabletop back as much as you can. We're going to try and maintain that the whole time. See how you go. Looking in between your thumbs, take an inhale. We're coming to a scat press. So as you exhale, we're trying to squeeze shoulder blades back together, lowering your chest towards the mat without bending your elbows. So squeezing shoulder blades back. Inhale, we press up through the middle of your back. Nice. So exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the flat back. Inhale. Nice, so you really want to squeeze those shoulder blades together as tightly as you can. Keep squeezing before you press back up. Imagine you're trying to pop a little cherry tomato in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze, 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 pop, and press. Now, if you want a little bit harder, you can lift up to a plank position and do the same thing. Up to you. Let's go for 4. Squeezing in 3, 2. Last one. And sit back on your heels, take a little rest. Nice work. Okay, now time for your bands. You're going to grab hold of your resistance band and we're going to hop up to standing. Okay, from here, we're going to start by grabbing the band on either side. We're going to bring it back behind your head and across the back of your shoulders, like this. From here, we're going to grab hold of one, and we're trying to, actually no, that's okay. Make sure the band comes into the inside, so in between your thumb and finger. So it looks like this. Okay, from here, we're going to bend your elbows, relax the band. As you exhale, we press your hands forward. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. So as you do this, you want to think of that perfect posture. If you find the bands coming up, just bring it just under your shoulder blades, a little bit lower. Beautiful. So think about your posture. Tail tucked under, belly button squeezing in, shoulders are going back and down the whole time. We squeeze back. We press forwards. Doing well. Keep thinking shoulder blades back and down. Keep thinking tummy drawing in, tail tucked under. Go for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Nice work. Give your shoulders a little shimmy shake. Okay, next one, we're going to bring hands about shoulders width apart and up above your head. I'm going to just kneel down so you can see for a sec, but stay standing. Shoulders back and down, tummy drawing in, no banana back, so we don't want to see booty tucking out and tummy poking out. Tuck the tail under to get that nice, perfect posture. Ooh. Okay, from here, shoulders back and down, take an inhale. Exhale, we're pulling arms out. Keep shoulders down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, out. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going like that. So to make this easier, bring your hands a little bit wider on the band. To make it harder, bring them a little closer together, whatever works for you. Keep thinking of that posture, most important part. Alrighty, for 10, shoulders back and down, 9, 8, 7, keep those shoulders down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. And relax. Beautiful little shimmy shake. Done well. Alrighty. Next one, we're going to hook the band underneath one foot. Okay, you can do both if you like, or one, whatever works for you. From here, we're going to grab hold of either end. Take an inhale. Perfect posture, standing up tall, tummy in. As you exhale, we're going to squeeze your hands in towards your shoulders. Inhale, we let it down. Exhale, squeezing up. Inhale, down. Nice. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So bicep curls. If you want to make it easier, you can come down to kneeling and do the same thing. So hooking it on your knee instead of your foot. As you exhale, curling up. Inhale, releasing down. Depending on the length of your TheraBand, it'll be a little bit different. You can play with different hand positions if you like. See what works best. Nice. Keeping elbows as close to your body as you can. Trying to isolate this movement to your bicep curling. Let's go for 10. Tummy in. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Nearly there. 2. 1. And relax. Ooh, I felt that. Good work. Alright, from here we're going to come down to sitting. We're going to stretch your legs out in front. We're going to bend your knees a little bit because we want to think of that beautiful tall spine as much as you can. And then we're going to hook the band around your feet. Feet together, little bent knees. From here, grabbing hold of the ends, tall back, shoulders back, belly button. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to pull your hands back. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Inhale. Exhale. Think shoulders back and down. Think tummy in. Squeezing those arms back as far as you can. Alright, from here we're going to pull back, we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. Alright, from here we're going to pulse for 10. Going back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale forwards. Beautiful. One more time. Let's go. Pulling back, pulsing for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Ooh, good work. Alright. Pop your band to the side. We're done with her. We're going to go for a couple of little stretches to finish up. So, starting by coming to all fours. We're going to thread the needle. So as you inhale, bringing your right hand up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to thread that right hand underneath the left, bringing the shoulder all the way down, coming to this stretch. So we're going to walk your knees back a touch, and then we're pressing. You have to kind of play with this a little to get the right stretch for you. So try and press your left hip away from your face to try and square up your hips a little bit. Left hip will probably be closer than the right. And you can play with pressing away with the top hand or leaning into it. Just find a stretch that feels nice for you. And then from here we'll start to come back up. And then pressing your hand down. Other side, inhale left hand. Exhale, thread it underneath, coming all the way down to your shoulder. And then adjusting, playing with it. Change the position of the hips a bit. And then on your next inhale coming up, and exhale down. Beautiful. All right, next one we're going to sit back. We're going to go for a monkey grip. So we're going to, you can use your band if you like. Bring one hand up above you, other hand is coming from underneath, and we're looking towards reaching your fingertips and holding hands with yourself if you can. So if you're not quite there, come back with your band, grab hold of it with the bottom, and we're slowly edging hands closer together. So choosing if you want to use the band or not, going for that stretch. And then once you're there, we're trying to lift your chin up so it's parallel to the floor, so the bottom of your chin is. And this should give you a stretch through the back of your arm, through your tricep. And other side. So same thing, either with your hands or with the band, trying to hold hands with yourself. And then once you're there, lifting chin up so it's parallel with the floor. And then we'll release. Nice work. Alright, from here we're going to come to a mermaid position with the legs. So we're going to bring your right knee down directly in front of you like this. Your shin comes across. Left knee is going to come to the right foot. Okay? We're trying to keep pressing knees down the whole time, as well as hips. So see how you go. If this is uncomfortable for your knees, just come to a cross-legged position. Hopefully that will feel better for you. Alright, from here we're going to take an inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, we start to gently fold forwards. Keep hips down, keep knees down. Nose coming across towards your right knee. From here, leaving your right hand down, lift your left hand up, side bend. You can come down onto your elbow if you like. Just do not let that left hip lift up. And then bringing left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, looking over back shoulder, a little twist. And then bringing left hand back as well, open your chest up towards the ceiling, and if you like, you can let your head rock back, back bend. And then bring chin back in. Right hand across towards left knee, looking over, left shoulder. And then bringing left hand down behind beside you, right hand comes up, side bend. And then nose down towards your left knee. And back to center. And coming up, let's switch sides. So left shin comes directly in front, right knee comes to the left foot. Trying to get hips and knees down as much as you can. It might feel a little different on this side. I know it definitely does for me. Take an inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, folding forwards to start. Pressing hips and knees down as much as you can. You might lift up a little, that's okay. And then nose across towards your left knee. And leaving left hand down, right hand comes up. And then right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you, little twist. And other hand behind as well, back bend. Bring chin in, left hand to right knee, little twist. And then bringing right hand down, left hand comes up, side bend. And then nose down towards your right knee. And then back to center. And coming up. Alright, release the legs, give them a little shake, and then we're going to hop up to standing for your final roll down. So hopping up however you like. Okay, standing back up in your great posture, so feet parallel, toes in line with knees and hips, drawing up through kneecaps, little macro bend, belly button in, shoulders down, chin in. Finishing up with your 3 roll downs. So as you inhale, bringing the weight into the balls of your feet just before heels lift up, and then keeping this feeling as you exhale, we'll slowly roll down. Relax your head, neck, shoulders, bend your knees. When you reach the bottom, inhale, bring the weight back to the whole foot. And then exhale, slowly coming back up. 1 vertebra at a time. Nice work. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, going down. Inhale, bring the weight back. Exhale, coming back up. And once more like this, inhale, hinge forwards. And exhale, going down. Relax your head, neck, shoulders, bend your knees. When you reach the bottom this time, inhale, bring weight back to the whole foot and just notice how far down you get. Hopefully it's a little further than at the beginning. And then on your next exhale, starting to slowly come back up. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Done well. As always, any questions, comments, or criticism is always welcome. Feel free to chat to me about anything. Thank you all for joining me today, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye.